Hello again, this is Colonel Giovanni coming to you live here. I want to come and talk to you about a nice topic today, a topic pertaining to the gay culture again. As you noted, some of my previous videos were referring to the dirt fags. Yes, the dirt fags are not done yet. I'm still writing that book, so don't be disappointed. I've got more material to help you understand and to seize the dirt fags so that we can get them out of our society and move right forward. I did want to come to you today, though, and talk about issues that are probably within my culture pertaining to gay men and specifically gay black men and their identity. It seems to be that, some kids think that being a thug helps the world not look at you as being gay. Now, I find it's twisted and morbid that you rather not be seen as being gay, but to be seen as being a thug. I don't know. Just don't make much sense to me. But if that's your reality, this post is not for you. But just because you wear your pants sagging and you might have on your white tee and your ball cap and you go working out at that gym and you put on this persona as being masculine, that's going to help you wake up tomorrow. But it's also going to help you wake up alone tomorrow because no one can find out who you really are. Because once you take off that ruse and you expose yourself to somebody who thought you were something you're not, they're going to tear into you and go right for your jugular. And you're going to bleed to death. You don't want to do this to people. You want to allow people to accept you for who you are. And who you are does not imply that you're not gay or that you are not proud about being gay because you're not boasting that you're gay in the beginning. Who you are is a person who should be respected, who should be communicated with in a fashion where it's sociably acceptable. You want to be a person where you're not ostracized for wearing certain things or acting a certain way. This is the issues I'm trying to get to. So bear with me as I try to bring this across in the most gentle way I can without really reading the shit out of some people from dressing in drag is what I call it. Because if you're a girl, and you know what I mean by when I say you're a girl, because some people might say I'm a girl, but when you catch me and you alone, I won't be too many girls for you. That's all I got to say. Not digressing. But when you're a girl and you're dressing in your sagging pants and you've got on your t-shirt that's got your muscles bulging out and you've got on your nice ball cap and you believe that you are the ideal picture of being a thug, you've got no one trick but you. It's not Halloween all year round. There's no need for you to wear that costume. Take it off is all I have to say. Take it off and be yourself and watch how you'll be received in the world. Now, this has nothing to do with if you have no social skills and you're just stupid and do stupid things in front of people where they see it and you make an ass out of yourself. That's just you doing that. But you can prepare yourself to be the best person you can on your stage, and that's your stage of life. And if you don't know what your stage of life is, then you need to go back to class and read some more books about yourself. And I can't even tell you what books to read about yourself, be it that I don't even know who you are. But you know what type of reference material you are. And when you know what type of reference material you are, stop putting out the wrong information because you're going to get the wrong feedback, okay? Wrong feedback. Bottoms dressed in tops clothes. You're trying to attract bottoms. Are you looking for the same thing? Come on. Let's not go there. We're going to keep it simple because some of that terminology and lingo only goes for the culture that I'm from and that you're from. But for those people that don't understand that lingo, what I'm trying to get at is if you think that you can turn everybody in this world not knocking him, love him 100% into a Michael Jackson. You cannot. We have learned from Michael Jackson ways, baby. We are not bleaching our skins and fixing our noses so we can be somebody you need us to be so you can wake up tomorrow because I'm barely getting any sleep. Let's go with that. And Ambien is not going to always be my friend. And Lunesta, if I catch a green moth in my bedroom at night, I'm going to kill it. So, I need to get some rest. And if I'm looking for rest, that means I need to be true to myself. And so when we're talking about being true to self, we're talking about not hiding behind walls, not putting up airs or fronts about yourself so that the world perceives you one way when you're another. Cutting the fat out. Let's cut the fat out. Okay? So, let's start with the thug. If you're a thug, you are a thug. Let's go with it. What's admirable about being a thug? I didn't hear anybody speak up. Or it took everybody a long time to come up with something on that one. Because there's nothing admirable about being a thug. So why would you want to be perceived as a thug? Now, let's see what's admirable about letting the world know that you're gay. For no reason. You're walking down the street and no one knows who you are, but they can tell you're gay. Whose fault is that? Don't blame it on them. They're just not dumb. They're able to perceive who you are. You're sitting in a chair having a conversation with someone and they can tell that you're gay. Don't blame them. Again, they're very astute and they know how to read people and they read you and you're heated about it. Don't get away from who you are is what I'm saying. So, when I say these things, I'm saying, where are you when you're being who you are? Again, where are you when you're being who you are? So, if I am at the library trying to find a book on how to build a bookshelf, I am a guy looking for a book in a library. They don't know I'm gay. All they can get is the details, boo. Male, black, in library, seeking a book. Now, if I walk in that library and I am a man and I go, and then I walk up to somebody, I say, excuse me, do you know where I can get a book on how to build the bookshelves? Don't get mad because they just clocked your T and you've been read and now you're gay and they don't even understand why you want the book on building a bookshelf, boo. Bring it back. If you happen to go to the department store and you need to buy a tuxedo for a wedding, and you walk in there and you say, excuse me, ma'am, I'm trying to find a place where I can get fitted for a tuxedo. Can you help me? She might be taken by you and very smitten because you're quite handsome and debonair. And she's going to just lead you into opulence and tailor fitting and get you the best quality of tuxedo you need so that you can look grandoso for your occasion. But say you walk in there, excuse me, my sister having a wedding. She having a wedding, she said I need to give me a little tuxedo or something, but I don't want nothing like all that masculine. I want something to make me look good, show off my little curves and my little girl figure. I've been working on my girl figure, this and that. She's going to look at you and think that you're interrupting her day. Because it don't seem like you're trying to get her business for the tuxedo. You're trying to get her to know that you're gay. These are the T's. These are the T's. And if you're not good with the T's, again, we're going to turn it about and start looking in the mirror. Because once you look in the mirror, you're going to be able to see what other people see And you're going to be able to act accordingly. And you're going to get due process respect. Respect that is inherited by action alone, cause and effect. You're going to cause to be respectful, and they're going to act and respond that way in a respectful way. And it's okay, because now you're having a good day. It's all right to not understand the full capacity of what I'm saying, but you need to get into this, because this is going to enlighten you and take you away from those things that frustrate you about society and who you are. Because who are you when you are somewhere is very important, because you're going somewhere for a reason. Don't forget the reason you're going there. Being you is just a percent of your goal. Your goal is to be successful on where you went. So, back to the question, who are you when you are where you're at? What are you doing? Are you a brother? Are you a cousin? Are you an uncle? Are you a friend? Are you a doctor? Are you a lawyer? Are you a cop? Are you a designer? Are you a poet? Are you any of these things before you're gay? Yes, you are. And that's what's important. Being gay is a sexual preference. Being gay is something that is very intimate. Being gay is something that you hold a right to have, just as a man who likes sucking toes, like going in the bedroom and sucking his wife's toes. Get into that. He ain't going out there and told everybody at work he's sucking his wife's toes. Ain't nobody gonna listen to him, because they gonna think about his mouth and some toes. So he keep that on the. This is very important. This is what I'm trying to get at. That sexual preference is not something you use to barter your life or wing your life or live your life for. It is a choice in your personal preference. And by identity, being a gay guy and all, I understand that what I like sexually is my personal business and how I like doing it. Sometimes I have to drink something about that. But I don't let that get in the way of me making my coins, or me being a great uncle, or me being a great friend, or me being a great boss. Because all those things I just mentioned, they're not having sex with me while we're doing those things. No ma'am. Or I wouldn't get the respect of the position that I have in their life. I know it hurts. It's hurting somebody right now. So just stop and breathe for a moment. I'll stop with you. Yes, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good for you. It's good for you. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. I need you to hear this. I need you to hear this. And when you hear this, you're going to be okay. It's got to get in there. It's got to thinky. And once it settles in, you'll be all right. And this is for the other people reading the backside of the book, trying to get the whole chapter from me. I don't do trolls and duckheads and dust bunnies and dirt fags here right now. Again, I've got a good friend that I love dearly. Q said it. If you don't like it, click, delete. You can do that right now. I'll give you 2 seconds to delete, or backspace, or rebrowse. But if you're still with me, I thank you for that. Moving right along. Now, if you're upset by this in another manner, that you might be a religious person and you might find me just totally wrong altogether, again, I think you're on the internet doing the wrong things. Bye-bye. You might want to call your pastor about even being in YouTube sites.